I know I mentioned in the last episode about a gummy block graveyard of sorts. This is a gummy block graveyard. What's up, guys? RuppDat here, and welcome back to Let's Play Kingdom Hearts. In the last episode, we made it here to the final world in the game, appropriately titled The End of the World. It is the Heart of the Darkness, and where a shit ton of Heartless reside, as well as where Ansem is hiding. And it took me all of the last episode just to get through one area because there were so many battles. Hopefully that won't happen again. But we won't find out until we get going. Oh, and as you can see, I've also swapped back to the Oath Keeper. As I said, I'll be swapping back and forth between the two. So, let's proceed. I gotta wonder, is this snow we're walking on, or is it something else? Anyway, this is the giant crevice, and yeah, it's appropriately named. Like, look at that. I fell down quite a ways. And, yeah, there's no death traps here, just... Ooh, I see a treasure chest. Let's go for that. So, yeah, really navigating the giant crevice kind of requires glide, almost, so... Ultima Gummy. Okay, let's see... Navigating through this place... Even have to throw in a fog effect to show you how high up some parts are. Haven't run into any Heartless, which I am quite pleased with. Kind of weird though, just going around here, no Heartless, and that's a gummy. Well, it seems like this is where we're being drawn to. And look at that. We have a save point. And we have this giant vortex of darkness, so it didn't take me that long to navigate here at all, just... Yeah, this place gives me the creeps, though. So, let's save and... see what awaits us next. Into the void we go! So, where's this void gonna take us, you ask? It's going to bring us... here. Okay, I said the last place gave me the creeps. This place isn't much better. This is the World Terminus. And exactly what this place entails will be made clear in a second. I do, however, want to point out a very interesting fact, however, before I proceed into this, I think it's the blue sphere I need. Okay, so, what you're seeing on screen now is an area that is referred to as the Crumbling Island. This is actually an area that was in the early stages of development in Kingdom Hearts for this world, and particularly this area. Somewhere in the World Terminus is where you would run into this. You were supposed to have another boss fight with Riku here. The thing is, however, it kind of got taken out during the final stages of development. So, the only way to get to it now is through hacking, and there is no boss fight with Riku there. So, it's kind of sad, because that would have been interesting, because, I mean, the area looks a lot like Destiny Islands, which was kind of the point. I mean, a darker version of Destiny Islands where you have a final showdown with Riku, Ansem or not. That's an interesting concept, and kind of sad that didn't make it into the final part of the game. Regardless... we are now back to actual gameplay, and let's go ahead and proceed into this blue orb here, see where it takes us. It takes us over here, where... so yeah, this is the gimmick of the World Terminus. We have to go back and forth between these two places. The thing is, however, the only way to actually make progress is to jump into these flames and deal with what's within. So let's do just that. This flame takes us to... the 3rd district of Traverse Town. And yes, this is the gimmick here. To navigate the World Terminus, we must defeat all the Heartless in any given area as Goofy levels up. We must defeat all the Heartless in that given area and open the we're free to open the treasure chest afterwards and claim our prize and then leave. But this area has to be clear. All of these areas have to be clear of all Heartless before you can actually make any real progress in the World Terminus. And yeah. So we are at the part where battles are once again going to become the key thing here. Yeah, you thought we were done with them, didn't ya? I wish. There's actually a lot of battles in the end of the world that you really just can't avoid. Most of the Heartless you'll run into, though, are typically tailor-made for the worlds they came from. So, like, for example, Traverse Town, at least on the second visit we ran into soldiers a lot in the first and second visits. In the second visit we had behemoths roaming around. So generally the Heartless will stay true, you'll find, will stay true to whatever world they came from in the first place. Why did you disappear and then reappear? That makes no sense. Large body. Okay, that block was unintentional, but I'm not going to complain. Okay, is that it? Is that all of them? Yep. Interesting fact. Take a good listen to the music really quick. Does that music sound familiar? It should if you remember the dive to the heart near the very beginning of the game. Get a brave warrior out of that. You see everything else is blocked off, a la the fight with guard armor. Now from here all I have to do is just walk through the door. And we're out of there and free to move on. So into the blue orb we go, and on to the next area. Now if I remember our world order correctly, this next area should be Wonderland. Specifically, the rabbit hole. And we got all the... Yeah, I don't remember wizards being here, but why the hell not? We're throwing all the magic users around anyway, so... Where to go to? Luckily the wizard doesn't have very far to go here. Okay, what's next? Another wizard and a bunch of blue Rhapsodies, and now I've got the jump on them, which I like. Thank you, gravity spell. Requiem's wonderful. So many battles, so little time, and stupid treasure chests I keep locking onto. Okay, so that should be it for that. So what's in the treasure chest? Ifrit's Horn. It's like the rewards we're getting are tailor-made to what the Heartless of that specific world gave us. So through the open door. And now it's on to the next area. Where yet another flame's residing. Oh, did not mean to go back. Forward again. Actually, you know what? There is one thing I do want to make note of quick. If I can find it. There is none in this one. Whatever, let's just move forward. I'll go ahead and point out anyway. In one of these areas, if you look really closely through the walls here into the darkness, you can here in the World Terminus, you can actually see chunks of 3 worlds that are not in this game, but there are characters from those worlds, and they do appear in later games. Those being, I believe, the Enchanted Dominion. I don't remember their names off the top of my head. I'll go ahead and put them on screen because I really... Yeah. Case in point, I can't afford to get distracted right now. But essentially, they are the home worlds of Snow White, Cinderella, and Belle. Actually, no, not Belle. Aurora, I think. One of those is right. course, we have to throw a bunch of Heartless at the Olympus Coliseum at us, right in the Coliseum gates. Which we never get to fight in, nor do we actually ever get to see it in this darkened state. We really got an entire line of air soldiers. That's kind of neat, I guess. I'm gonna throw up a Aurora. In case you're curious about why I do not have Aurora, funny story. It turns out the only way to get Aurora, the best arrow spell in the game, is to find and return all 99 Dalmatians, which I'm sure you all know clearly I have not done. Maybe before I ever get the bonus videos, I'll take care of that, but for now, will you get down here so I can hit you easier? Thank you. And of course, you gotta throw more defenders in. So yeah, once end of the world. Voice cracks, really? Now of all times? Why this world? Thank you, Donald. I would like to take out the Wyvern first. I'll meet it at its height. Where'd you come from? But yeah. Essentially, that's what the end of the world for the most part is, sadly. Nothing but one great big endurance round of Heartless. It's like the Hades Cup all over again. Okay, that takes care of that. And I know where my treasure chest is here. I saw it. It's hidden, tucked away behind the statue's foot. Got an Inferno Band. Just want to check quick to be absolutely sure there isn't another treasure chest tucked away back here somewhere. And nope, not looking like it. So our way out here is, of course, through the gate doors that would have led us out to the world normally anyway. So once again, it's on to the next area. And what does this flame have for us? I believe this should be Deep Jungle, if I'm not mistaken. Yup, the bamboo thicket specifically. Which means the return of Power Wilds. Yeah. So many monkeys. Where's a barrel to put them all in? By the way, I did equip a couple of attacks off screen. I guess I'll go over them after I get through this. That spinning one you see there is my Vortex attack. I believe the other one I equipped, to Sora at least, was, I want to say, Berserk. I'm not going to put on Trinity Limit. It just costs way too much AP. And while it is a powerful attack, I just don't really see the purpose of it at this point in the game. The bouncy wilds now. That'll stop you. It's almost like Pokemon. Use an electric attack and get paralysis. No banana peels here, thank you. Is that it, or... Loving what the Oathkeeper's doing for me. Banana peel. Really? Wow, okay. Now, I'm gonna get the bouncy wilds over here. Stay still. Don't taunt me. There's more over here. I'm surprised I didn't step on the banana peel there. And I should probably heal. Come on. Are the bouncy wilds gone already? Because they are quite the nuisance in numbers. Power wild gone. And that's it. Awesome. And love how we get random crates here to keep us from going to the cliff where we shouldn't be going since this isn't actually the deep jungle. Random crate. So we get a white fang there, of course, courtesy of Sabor. Go ahead, heal. And let's head out here back to the World Terminus. 15 minutes. I'm actually making pretty decent progress in the World Terminus here. I'm pleased with. So, what's hidden in this flame, I wonder? I believe this should be Agrabah? Yep, Agrabah. And it looks like it's a situation similar to, yeah, it's the situation similar to the Battle with Pot Centipede all over again. We have the entire town, no transitions to fight. And yes, you are going to have to go through all the areas to kick up all the Heartless and beat them, because you have to beat all the Heartless to be able to actually ultimately beat the World Terminus area of End of the World. It's going to hide behind you and... Now, let's go finish off this. How is that bandit still just sitting there doing nothing? So yeah, larger areas like this are going to be a little more annoying to deal with for all the Heartless. But, of course, we have crates here to block our way, a la the... and here too, when parts were blocked off earlier in the game. I just want to check and make sure, is there any more... Yeah, there are. Just had to be sure. Because again, all Heartless have to fall before I can technically... before we are actually allowed to proceed past the World Terminus once you get near the end. In order to actually get into the final area, you will have to have cleared out all the Heartless from every area of the World Terminus. Okay, that was an interesting way to take out the Fat Bandit, but Sora got a level up, which is nice. That's it for all the Heartless here. I don't see my treasure chest. Maybe it's near the beginning somewhere. Oh, I guess I don't really need it. It's just... Well, are there any more Heartless in this area? Yes, there are. There's one bandit. One single solitary bandit. And there's another one back here. How do I keep missing these things? And that is it now. So, just gonna do one quick check around to see if I can find where my treasure chest would be. And not seeing it, so... I don't think it's required to grab the treasure, so no skin off my bones. Let's take off to the next area then. If I find out it is required, then I'll come back and hunt for it, but I wouldn't think it would be required. I mean, it's just treasure after all. Oh, and now we're in Atlantica, meaning it's mermaid time again. Don't knock me out of healing, you stupid sheltering zone. And it's going to explode in a bunch of sea neons. Who don't look that much stronger compared to when I ran them the last time. Actually, oh great, here come the aqua tanks. No screwdrivers with them, which is weird. Oh hey, they put a boulder in that area to keep me from actually being forced out of here in this area, which... This was an area in the calm depths, I believe. Stupid phone. Alright, the phone situation's been taken care of, and I get an AP up out of that, which... Actually, in all honesty, I think I want to use that on Goofy quick. I also used up a power-up and 2 defense ups on Sora and Goofy as well. There is one ability I've been wanting to give to Goofy, and that is MP Haste. So he gets MP back faster and can use MP Gift more effectively. But yeah, the two abilities I equipped to Sora were Berserk, which boosts attack power and HP is critically low, and Vortex, which closes the distance with that spinning attack you keep seeing me use most of the time. So now that I have gotten that, that's not the way we need to go. Here's the way we need to go, as conveniently pointed out by the Trident. And it feels good to have legs again. So I wonder what's in this flame. I believe this would be Halloween Town? Maybe? Yep, Halloween Town. By the way, fun fact. This is the only time in the entire game where you have free reign to basically explore Oogie Boogie's torture chamber. Because otherwise, this area is only accessible to you for the Oogie Boogie boss fight, the first one. Not the one where he's fused with his mana, obviously. Because as soon as you enter, the boss battle begins. As soon as you beat him, the battle is over. I mean, the battle's over and you take your leave. This is the only time you can freely explore this area as you see fit, so kind of nice. So many white knights. White knights are irritating. Just the way they move, the way they block my attacks, the way they overall just are a pain in the ass. There's more up here too. Will you stay put? There we go. And of course, we can't forget about the gargoyles, now can we? Gargoyles, gargoyles, gargoyles. Anyone ever see that TV show, Gargoyles, back in the day? I used to love that show when I was a kid. I kind of miss it, actually. I'll admit that it wasn't the greatest show on TV, but, I mean, to a little kid, it was fascinating. Anyway, let's collect our reward, which is the Holy Circlet. And as much as I'd love to explore Oogie's torture chamber a little more, I think we've got the gist of it. So, out the door, back to the World Terminus, you know the drill by now. And the world's really going to take me quite a bit of time to finish by the looks of things, which is not entirely sitting well with me. But if it wasn't an endurance round of Heartless, Heartless, Heartless. So now we are in Neverland. I realize there's nothing from Monstro in here, which is interesting. So I take it we have to go up the ladder. We're in the ship's hold. So I guess up the ladder we go. Huh. Heartless, yoo-hoo, where are you? Huh. It's weird. Wonderful. Why can I not just simply grab onto this? Like, couldn't the actual world? No, Sora. Bad Sora. Oh, they're in here. That's a neat little trap. I'll give this world credit. Did Don and Goofy get locked out? I think they did. Okay. Now this door is open. Is that really it for this world? Just those few Heartless and then nothing? Nope. Of course there was more traps. Of course. I knew that was too easy. Nothing's ever that easy this late in the game. That reopens that door. Okay, is that open or not? No, it is not. Is there any more doors open here, or is that just completely it? That looks like it's it. Okay, I will take that. Quick final check. And it looks like the door that'll lead us out is this one. Yep. Hopefully that was, in fact, all the Heartless. Now we go to this one, and it's got a green flame. That's interesting. It leads us to the world of the 100-acre wood. We get a free Mega Elixir. And there's a save point right behind us, which I will gladly use. And there is actually one last part to the World Terminus. But given how long this episode's gone already, I think I'm going to save that for next time. So, that said, thank you guys for watching. I have been RuppDat. We have no battles here. This is just a safe spot. And next time on Let's Play Kingdom Hearts, we will continue traversing the World Terminus and see if we can finally get out of here and see where the hell Ansem's hiding. I will see you guys then.